Hi guys, I'm Gabby. You're here in Gabby Santana's recipe. Today I have three recipes that are the base are beans and rice. Though two of those are soups, and one is a casserole that you don't want to miss. $5 or less. Let's go. For this recipe, we're going to need either 2 cans of beans or around 3 to 4 cups of cooked beans. I like to cook my beans because it's cheaper that way. Plus, I love the flavor of it. Um, add your beans to the pot. Add your canned corn drain. You can use frozen corn as well. Add 1 cup of rice uncooked. Then we're going to add a can of salsa, homemade or from the store. I love making my own. It's cheaper, delicious. So go and check out my other salsas recipes so you can try them as well. We're going to add a can of tomato sauce. I do have a link for you guys to print this recipe if you would like to. So I will leave the link on the description below. We're going to add 32 ounces of chicken broth. You can use chicken bouillon as well, but this is what I had, so I was using that. I started by adding 2 tablespoons of the taco seasoning, but at the end I add the entire envelope, and the flavor was really good. We're going to mix it up very well. You need to add as well 2 cups or 2 cans of water because we add uncooked rice. I add more liquid so my soup wouldn't be like too dry. And then you're going to bring it to a simmer, cover it, and reduce the heat to low and let it cook for around 16 minutes or so, or until you see that the rice is cooked. I like to stir a few times to prevent the rice from sticking to the bottom of the pot. And there you go. Your soup is ready. We like to add cheddar cheese if we have. You could add some ground beef cooked or shredded chicken as well. But this soup is a favorite in our home. This is a 5-star recipe, let me tell you. Okay, let's start with our second recipe. This is a meatless recipe as well, and it's based on beans. But this time we're going to add a lot of spices and carrots and potatoes. So let me show you. Okay, for this recipe, I'm gonna use carrots, potatoes, onion, a can of, you can use any type of diced tomatoes, roasted, fire roasted, or green chilies. I'm gonna use what's left from my pan of beans, so we have still plenty. We're gonna use black pepper. We're going to use cumin, paprika, bay leaves, a little bit of red pepper crush, totally optional, but I love it. Oregano, salt, garlic. Guys, that's it. So let me show you how great recipe this is. Okay, the first thing that we're going to start is we're going to cut the ends of the carrot. I like to have a plastic bag, so I can just throw all the garbage that I'm gonna be doing, like to throw all the garbage in there just to make it faster and quick. Now I'm going to dice a small medium size of white onion. And I'm going to dice it very small. I like my onions in small pieces. In a large pot, I'm going to add like a tablespoon or so of oil. Then I'm going to add my onion and I'm going to saute for like 3 to 4 minutes, or when the color of the onion is like translucent. While that's happening, I'm going to dice my potatoes and my carrots in like a medium small size. I don't want it so small, but I don't want it that big that it will take forever to cook, right? Well, while I'm doing that, then after like 3-4 minutes, after my onion is been cooking, I'm going to add my can of tomatoes, and I'm going to add my potatoes and my carrots. I'm going to add my minced garlic. You can add more garlic if you like. I like to mix it up a little bit. Then I will be adding my 2 bay leaves and all these spices, all of them together with 2 cups of water. And I'm going to mix it up very, very well. And then I'm going to leave it there to cook for around, I want to say like 15 minutes, maybe 15 to 20 minutes. And then after those 15 minutes have passed, I'm going to add now my beans. Now my beans are cooked. So it's no need for like more cooking for the beans. You can add canned bean if you want to. So I'm going to add my beans and a little bit of the liquid from my beans. And I'm going to leave it there to continue cooking for like 10 more minutes. Or until your veggies are soft. Once that happens, I like to grab like around 4 scoops, big scoops, with a little bit of the liquid, and I'm going to blend it very well. This will help me to have more like my soup be more like a creamy, on the creamy side, and we love that. So once that's very well blended, I'm going to pour it back to my pot, and I'm just going to mix it up very, very well. I'm going to leave it there maybe for like 2 minutes. Check the flavor. Maybe, you maybe want to add a little more of salt or pepper or any other spices that we use. Once that's it, and that's it. We like to add some cheddar cheese. You don't have to, but we love cheese in our soups. Remember that I do have a link on the description below if you would like to print this recipe. Okay, now we're gonna make the dinner. So we're going to use in a 9x13, and I'm gonna put the same thing. I love this just because it doesn't stick to it and it's so easy to get it out. So, okay, I'm going to add a cup of brown rice. Uncooked, okay. This honestly is one of our favorite recipes. Me and my family, we love it, okay. And then I have 3 cups here of cooked beans. My rice is uncooked, okay. My beans are cooked. I need a cup of my salsa already blended. And the salsa can be, and I still have some for my breakfast. The salsa can be not melt. What is it called? Mild, mild. Okay, I'm adding my taco seasoning. And I'm just going to mix it up. Oh, it smells so good. I'm going to add 3 cups of water. I was forgetting the water. What? Okay, 1. And 3. And we're just gonna mix it up. Very careful. I'm going to cover it with aluminum foil, and we're going to bake or cook. We're going to cook it for like 50 minutes to an hour at 350 Fahrenheit. And the recipe is going to be on the description below. So let's do that. Okay, so here's our food for the week. Thank you so much for watching. I have the link for the recipes. I will leave it on the description below. We'll see you next Sunday. Bye, guys.